did. I like to have some slack. I always step forward.
No.
So here's the mistake people make with, there we go, yeah. Here's a mistake people make with the rope. They lock out like this. And see this. And it sounds really loud, and I can just do this forever. It's just locked out. You need some slack. Even this, like, whatever, I'm like barely doing anything. I'm using my wrist. You gotta get some slack. Even a step or a half step. Sounds different, right? If the whole rope's hitting at the same time, like, you hear that? It should look like a radio wave or something. See that? So I go closer, sometimes I walk. It's getting harder now. It's going higher, you see that? I'm using my shoulders more. But then, if you want to do your shoulders, I guess, if you do it on purpose, then you would use your shoulders. If you want more power, use your hips. Kettlebell also. So I can do it without having to use my shoulders. Doing a hip thrust kind of thing, right? I'm barely using my arms at all. I want to add the arms with it, whip it down like that. Obviously it's way too short for me, I'm too strong for that, but I would put it all the way and then I would get some slack, right? Because this doing this for 3 minutes doesn't look for endurance. So then if you want to, it is balanced, because you go like this, it almost wants to pull you forward or backward and you're going like this. So technically it's power balance. And then this would be even harder for balance reasons. If you want more power, burn more calories, I wouldn't do single leg. I would do 2 legs and do it harder, right? You would get stronger, more powerful, burn more calories. Trainers get so fancy, they don't know why they're doing it. They just saw it and they said it's harder. To get more calories in this boot camp class, and sometimes they're just changing it up to be fancy, but in reality, if you were to do this and make it bigger, like this stuff, it's tiring, but this is way more tiring. Bigger is usually better when it comes to weight loss.
So you'd recommend just go 2 arms at the same time?
Yeah, go really big.
Okay.
Keep it simple.
There you go.
Yeah, just slam. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do one at a time, roll in power, like,
Hulk sign.
and then start over. That's power, but less calorie burn. Bigger, faster, continuous, obviously, like, get more, right? And then, yeah.
Put it further back.
Yeah, shit, there. That's right. So then I can do different planes of motion, right? Well, you can do jumping jacks with it if you really want to. Jump around. Yeah, they're weighted. There's a lot of wrist action going on there. You keep your wrist strong like this instead of like that. But then planes of motion. I go like this. Do like a golf swing. See that? I'm using my hips mostly in slow motion. Looks like this. Popping my right glute, cap. And then if I want to add more to it, I can also swing both ways. I can act like I'm loading this way and actually swing it that way also. Like this. Like I'm chopping right there. There's no follow through, but you'll feel it. Or I can act like I'm swinging it that way. And just pull it back. Or I can slam it down. Oh. So I'm getting 2 things, right? And then transverse plane for the arms, sagittal plane for the legs. See that? Almost like LeBron James when he gets the chalk. He goes, and then he loses the game after.
Chill.
Here's a and then I do the defensive part of LeBron when I'm recovering. This is my in-between sets for the defense. So then you can make it faster, bigger. Work it out. Switch it over. Looks like you have to hold it like that all the time. Right? Running drills. Yes. Or just do the arms. It's up. Now the elbows, shoulders, right?
So did you say this is or is not primarily like a shoulder?
It depends what you were targeting. That was shoulders.
Right.
That one was shoulders as that was me trying to get shoulder power and endurance, depending how long I was going for, to keep up with my legs. Because if you do legs all the time, jumping on boxes, sprinting and all that, your legs get most of the work. So then Your legs won't go as fast as your arms will. Think about it. If you're sprinting, if your legs are faster than your shoulders, they're not going to like speed up, and then you would eventually be going like this, like the rhythm would be off. So they kind of work together. So it'll go to the slowest, weakest part. If you get your shoulders moving faster, it'll keep up with your legs.
RD made me try this, but I had a horrible pain in my neck. I wonder what is the right position for me?
You just probably weren't used to it, not strong enough. You're using your traps, probably.
I didn't like make her do it.
It was fun. I liked it.
People like it, it's fun. It's good for weight loss. You're probably just using your traps.
Well, she said she had a recent a neck injury or something, so I think it was just having her head up. And go like this.
I had to see what you were doing. Let's see that. Let's get into it again. Just kidding. She's about to do it. Obviously, we shouldn't do it again. Sometimes you find out that way, you know. I think it was just weakness. You were just tight up there too, but your injury possibly. Yeah, I see this a lot. You get tense. It's really about the hips, anything, right? Keep it tight. But people will do this. So flip it over again. A little punching. Pull back. It's a little bit short, but you can do a little closer and pull back in. I wouldn't like yank it. Be careful with that. But you want to get your back muscles. Squeeze it. You feel it. Reverse fly, right? I'm overlapping it like this. I go under, over, over. And then you jump in. Come on, double dutch. Down there. Double dutch. There we go. And just wrap his legs up. And then you can make it longer, or you can make it really long and do one rope instead of like two. So I make this is 50-foot rope. You got the other end, it's like all the way down, and now you're going like this, like whipping it and pulling it back. Even single arm this, slam it down. Reverse fly, pull back. There's the pimp slap, I call it. Over here. And then, something you guys never saw before. Excuse me. The battle bars. You probably wonder how these were for a long time.
Like a key sword.
Battle axes. W where I make it one length. Turn this on.
Good Chris, I'm the only one that's hot. You doing all this? Never gonna get cold.
Yeah. Just gotta tie it through. It's too short, but I would tie it through like this. I would tie it better than that. And you can do like a cross. It whips all the way down, like that. Sometimes I run back like this, I run forward, make it real big, come back. And I'll go like this, like it's a ribbon. And it goes like this. I can shovel dirt like this, using my legs, see that? And then I did the hockey slap shot, and then the baseball one. And go like that. I can swing my most powerful without worrying about hitting the ball like in my courtyard or whatever. And then you can make it even tougher. Go to this. See how it requires balance for all that? Because when I do that stuff, it wants to take you forward, like all that, and you have to like figure it out. One time I did that, but you go continuously like that. So you put them on both. Now you need two. I'm doing like this, like a rowing a boat. Even this one, this slams hard enough because it's farther away from you, and this probably weighs like, I don't know, 8 pounds or something. Like that. And then I just do one side like this. Go back with this one. It's pretty cool. I never saw these, I just saw one day I was like flipping through like some advertisement. What the hell is that guy doing? It looks really badass. I think it's on my, yeah, it's on my website. When you go on my website, I have like a little intro video. Have you ever saw it? You guys ever go on my website? It's Essentially Fit Club, and you'll see like a little video. I made a fun video, and it's me training all kinds of people in all different gyms, and you'll see the one courtyard. I asked them to live in this apartment, and guys like going like this, and then you see me like going back the other way. It's really badass looking once you have the rope laid out like that. But do you start someone off like that, especially with this one? No way. Takes dynamic balance, was that quick in there. You wouldn't think of this as balance, but you have someone that's not fit and they try it, then they don't have the balance. So naturally they'll slow down. They'll just like won't do it as fast. It's a lack of strength and power too, but it's gonna just take you forward. Like you go like this with it, like most people like have to like start over again, where we can go like real fast, like that. I'll teach them. I do the baseball players, the kids are like the soft top. The coach is like where you're at, you throw it. I throw 5 in a row to make sure they can get back. So it's like 5 swings in a row. That means like if they can't follow with the next one, if they'll get back and the ball goes like that, it means their swing was so erratic, like they had no balance and it was so sloppy and they couldn't get back to do the swing again. If you're balanced, it's just real smooth. You come back real easy. That's what I'm looking for, like dynamic balance when I do that. And then I just think people, when they use this, the mistakes are no slack, they're back way too far, they're always just using their arms. It should only be when you're trying to use your arms, but they always seem to be using their arms every time. Like the kettlebell, doesn't see too much of this. And they're rotating in a way you're not supposed to be rotating. Like this, for example, like that, opposed to like using, like you're rocking your hips like this and the balls of your feet, like that, opposed to like using the lower back. See the difference? And then they're always back here. I hardly ever see people up there. I like to go like this a lot, where it's like really long. I'll grab both of them and just go as high as I get, like this. It gets higher and higher. I get all the way to the end, and then I reverse it. I go backwards. You do that one time, and you're like, winded. And if that's all you want, and it's power, stop. Weight loss, do it a couple more times. Do it for a minute or so. Weight loss, things are supposed to be between 30 seconds and 90 seconds for the most part, and you'll have some weight loss for that intensity. If you're below 30 seconds, it's probably power or speed. Now, if you're doing something for a minute and it's not intense, it may not be weight loss. So it has to be intense enough where you fail around a minute or 90 possibly. Not like I just did it for a minute, because I did a plank for a minute and I stopped because someone said 60 seconds. So you get to use these for what you want. I didn't do a lot of long time. When I was doing it, was for baseball and speed. So I did it for 10 seconds, most things. Like running the first base to second base, like that kind of thing. 10 seconds, swing, run the outfield. Every once in a while, I would add a little bit more to it because there was times I went to steal. The guy hits a foul ball. I run back to first. And I'm like, all right, next pitch. Oh, foul ball again. Damn it. I need a break now. So then there were times I actually did that to pretend like the worst conditions possible, right?
How much do these ropes weigh?
This weighs 23 pounds.
Everybody different thicknesses.
Okay, good.
This one I weighed this one when I first bought it. By holding on to it. You can't really put them on the scales, huh? So I held on to the whole rope and then, then stood off and weighed myself without the rope. That's the only way I can deal with your dog or whatever. They come thicker, they come shorter, they come thinner than this. I like this one. I think I forget the diameter, 2 inches or something.